Hello friends, today we are going to discuss this particular video is designated to all the new freshers that are starting their SAP career. Okay, you are a functional, you are a technical, you need to know these basic stuffs. Okay, so here first we are going to discuss about simple thing is about tables in SAP. Okay, like any other technology, table is the most important thing because that stores data. Okay, so here what I'm going to do is I'll be showing some data. Okay, some tables. Okay, so the transaction code to go to a table is SE11. Okay, transaction codes are stuff that you have to go through in order to know the details of it. So in SAP, transaction code is very important. SE11, or you can go SE12 or whatever, but SE11 is the most hottest one. Okay, so you go here SE11, and here you can find all the table. Now what defines a table? A table is something that has data in it, ideally. Okay, so now what you can say, so you might say, okay, tell me what are the different tables for SAP. Okay, for different process area. Okay, so you want to find different tables in SAP. What you can do is you can do search here. Yeah, so suppose I want to see tables for purchase order. Okay, here we need to, I'll just go here PKO. Okay, and I'll just click display. Okay, so here you can see all the purchase order table. So what is the table inside? So inside of table you have a field. Okay, and it has a data element. Okay, so here the field is, suppose, now these are all German stuff. Okay, now you might say, okay, here if you double click on the data element, and here a data element has a relationship with the domain. So a domain is first created, and then the data element, and then the field is mentioned in the table. Okay, now here if I go here, this is domain. Okay, and here I can put a value range. For this we don't have a value range, but I'll show you where we have a value range. Okay, so where we can have a value range, probably this one. Okay, so this is deletion indicator, and we'll have a value range here. We don't have it also. Okay, let's find something which we will have a value range. Hmm, this will not have a value range. Probably. Uh, mhm. I want to see what will have a value range. These are all check tables. Let me see. Let me find something which will have a value range. The value range is something where you will have it. You will have the values populated in the domain. Okay. So none of this field will have a value range because probably this one, goods receipt message. No. Yes, see here, this is the value range. Luckily we got it. So here you can define these. So only these two values are there, and this is the description. Now another important thing about this is the data element. Let me go in the domain. What else you have? You can define the value range, you can define output length and all those things. In data element, data type, you will define the domain and other stuff. Now in the table, what more you will need is there is something called check table. A check table is something where you will have a certain values on. You cannot have more. Just put. You cannot just put anything there. Okay, so this is a check table, right? So these are different check tables, like, and the vendor number needs to come from a particular site, the purchasing group needs to come from a particular table, and all those things. So if you want to double click on it, you will get all this information. So that's check table. Okay, the next thing is you have something called currency quantity field. There you might have to have a reference. So here whenever you mention a currency quantity field, you need to have a reference. And the last but not least is the indexes. Okay, so these are some of the stuffs that you will be using. Okay, another thing, so here you can find all the field names and all those things. So if you want to search, how to search in SAP, you can do Control F. Okay, if you do Control F, it's fine, or you can hit the binocular here. Okay, It's up to you. If you're a keyboard person, you will do this. If you are a simple means mouse person, you will hit this. Okay, and so there, this is the basic of a SAP table. This is something that every SAP end user should be knowing. Okay, so that's it for this session. Stay happy and learn SAP, and stay safe. Thank you and have a great